Alright, Bachelor for Life here. I've got one for you today. It's actually my wife's birthday, and we were out shopping at Fleet Farm, and I had to pick up this bad boy. I normally wouldn't buy from an outlet like that. I would get from a vendor or something and pay a little less, or maybe fight for it on eBay, but I just couldn't wait. Well, I take that back. Actually, I tried to wait, and the wife's like, "No, just buy it." It's a Smith & Wesson Bullseye Ultimate Throwing Combo, which is kind of special to me. One of the sets of knives in here was a pretty good seller of me and my dad's back in the day when we used to do flea markets and things. So it was a set that this, and I'll show you when I get it open here, but one of the knife sets in here is one that I've always wanted, and I never kept for myself. I always bought them and then resold them. So just a little preview of what's inside there. I haven't opened this yet, so this is the first time. This set right here. Always wanted this. I never kept one. Every time we got a set, we'd put them on the table or put them on the website, and we'd sell them right away. Never heard anybody complain about them, so I assume they're decent. Now all of these blades are like a stainless steel, Smith & Wesson, so I should still be Taylor Knife Company, I believe. All made in China. Yeah, Smith & Wesson, limited lifetime. Yeah, it doesn't say Taylor Knife, but it used to be Taylor Knife Company, so pull these bad boys out. The Bullseye set. The length on these guys, about 8 inches overall. It's not too shabby. Thickness, not quite a quarter. So pretty stout. I'll have to cut that. But yeah, these guys, man, I'll tell you, always wanted a set of these. They don't come sharp for a purpose. So I don't know if you're into throwing knives, then you'll get it, because a lot of people will throw by the blade, which is the way I like to throw. You can throw from the handle, just depending on your style. These cutouts, I'm not a huge fan of the cutouts. It was one of the only reasons I guess I never really purchased these before. The cutouts can kind of catch your fingers, throw the blade off a little bit when you're tossing it. The other thing I guess I do like about these is the weight. They're not super heavy, but they're not super light either. I don't have a scale or anything to weigh it, but I'll put something up on the screen if I can figure out how much they weigh. But yeah, it's a cool little blade, and I got 3 of them to play with in case they break. There's knives like this, even though they're a stainless steel, I've broken quite a few. I had a SOG set that I broke. It had a kind of a cutout like that as well, and throwing it wood or something hard, not cardboard or anything like that, but throwing it at an actual block of wood, if you hit it wrong too many times, you'll get like a little hairline fracture, and then at some point they'll break. And I know it's stainless steel, so it should bend before it breaks, but I've broken quite a few with like the 8CR13 MOV style throwing knives made by SOG, so check them bad boys out. I can't wait to throw them. I can't wait to do a throwing video. Comes with a nice little sheath. Little hidden pack there. Not too shabby. Oh, let's check out the Cleaver style. This kind of sold me. I'd never seen these before. Zoom out a little bit here. Oh yeah, this is pretty good look. I like the way the sheath's set up. I like how the belt clips down here. I doubt that would hold up very long. As long as it holds up as long as the knives do. This would be the Cleaver style. I like that. This is my favorite style of knife. I know Baby Son likes the pointy, but I like the I like the Cleaver. Kind of reminds me of if you had an axe head with a knife handle. That's, and I love axes. It is kind of sharp here. I would hope so. I imagine that's going to be a good sticking point. Probably right here, 9 times out of 10. It's fairly thin. It might wedge itself right into the grains of the wood. Real good grip. That one's going to take a little bit of practice throwing. This one feels like it might be a handle thrower. I don't think I could get a real good toss with that bad boy from the blade, but right there feels really good. The cutout, this I don't like that right there. My finger kind of sets in there where I would feel comfortable throwing it. Maybe a hammer throw. I like that. And I got 3 of them. Those are beautiful. I bet one of these I'm going to get a little G10 scale and make myself a handle for. Kind of goofy I am, but I don't care. Let's see, length on these bad boys you're looking at. We're doing rough estimate here. I'd say 9 and damn near 9 7/8. Yeah, 9 7/8, all the way to the shiv. Yeah, it's pretty sharp. That's not too bad. I kind of like that. It is kind of sharp all the way down. Oh yeah, let's cut something. Oh, cardboard. Not too bad. Kind of sharp. Set them guys aside. Some good plastic. Nice nylon style sheath. Some good belt loops there. Not quite sure how most people do it, if you actually throw from the sheath or not. Sometimes it's kind of fun to get old Tactical Tommy on it and throw them from the sheath. I doubt these are coming out of the sheath super easy like that, one at a time anyway. Oh yeah, look at that. Little Tomahawk style. Sharp on the back. Front's semi-sharp. Got some good points here. Like a little bottle opener down here. Definitely a hammer throw on that. I guess my favorite throwing is axes. I've got an S-wing that I throw quite often. I also have an old Husqvarna just hatchet that I like to throw. It's called the Hawkeye. That's cool, they all got names on them. The Bullseye. What's this one? Just says Bullseye too. Yeah, I kind of dig that. See what the overall length on that guy is. Let's say from tip to tit, you're looking at about 11 3 or 10 3/4. I dig that. You know, this is another one that I would probably do like a, depending on how heavy, you know, what the weight feels like when you're actually throwing it. It does kind of feel a little blade heavy, which is okay. I mean, I like my hatchets to feel that way, but depending on distance. I may throw a little paracord on something like this, mainly to hide this thing right here. It's probably a bottle opener of some sort, but I don't need a bottle opener on my throwing knife or my throwing Hawkeye. 3 of those guys too. Boy, those are sweet. Can't wait for this. Nice little pouch. You know my ass is sitting here thinking, anybody that knows me is sitting here thinking, man, I'm going to see Ray carrying around a little pouch and he's going to have throwing cards in there. Oh man, look at that. That's cool. That's sharp all the way around. Little doll. It's got some decent points. That's very grippy. This is something I've never thrown before. I've never been like a throwing star or throwing card person. Throw a little oil on these, clean these up, shine them up, make them look nice. It's pretty cool. Got a diamond. Got the spade. Hearts. Oh man, I gotta try these out. And the club. Make me feel like Gambit. They're about the set. And you know the thing is, they're about the same size as as playing cards. A little thicker, obviously. Let me see that. Let's see what the width is. 2.5. So I got the playing cards, stainless steel construction, 4-pack, textured grip, textured back for grip, laser etched synthetic sheath. The stainless steel construction 3-pack, integrated bottle opener, 10-inch overall, synthetic sheath. That's the Cleaver style. They do fit nicely in the sheath. Those are sharp all the way across the top. In the back, I like that. They're a little kind of sharp on the butt end. Might stick if you throw it hard enough or you throw it into cardboard. Not a fan of this sheath. Not too shabby, but I'm not a huge fan of that. I think it's hard to find a good sheath for an axe or a hatchet. And then we've got the 3-pack 8-inch overall synthetic sheath on the Bullseyes. I don't know if you can read this. On the hatchets it was 3-pack, integrated bottle opener, 10-inch overall. They got their measurements a little off. That's why I like to do it myself. Pretty excited about this. If you're into knife throwing like I am, it's hard to find a good throwing knife. Honestly, I've gone through, I'd say probably 30 or 40 different throwing knives in my day. And you kind of get a... I don't know, you kind of get a taste for it once you get it to stick the first time. And then once that knife kind of outlives its purpose, you know, once you get past that 4-foot or 6-foot mark, whatever you start out at, and then you shoot back to the 9 or the 12 feet. Once you get, you know, you get to that point where you're like, man, I wonder if I could throw this thing halfway across the house, you know, or, you know, halfway across the backyard. I want to throw it, you know, 50 feet and see if I can get it to stick. I think that's what I like the hatchets for. This is kind of a good middle of the road. I'm really interested to see how well that sticks. But even if it doesn't stick, I am definitely going to put a G10 handle on one of these. Won't be too hard because they got all these cutouts on them. I like that. Well, let me know what you think. If you're a throwing knife enthusiast, you got a nice knife that you like, or you've maybe had a set or won or something on one of these, you want to tell me what you think about them, if they're worth a crap or not. I will hopefully be doing some throwing videos here soon. I do have some cardboard and a little chunk of wood that I'm going to set up in my little area down here, and hopefully do some shorts. Maybe, probably not an instructional video because nobody's going to watch that shit, but do a little throwing. It's fun to watch, it's fun to do. Let me know what you think. Bachelor for Life out.